What's the Mount Rushmore of tag team wrestling according to you?
Oh man,
We got four spots.
Well, LOD is definitely one.
Okay.
The Midnight Express.
Okay.
The Rock and Roll Express.
Okay.
But see, man, there's so many.
See, I told you I would try. There's so pure wrestling tag teamed in this business over time that people don't recognize.
You have to understand. I just named the majority of NWA, WCW guys. But when you look at it, it's a very hard. It's a very hard thing for me to say because you have the WWF at the time,
right?
The British Bulldogs, the Hart Foundation, so many other tag teams, Demolition, so
you had your Wild Samoans,
absolutely, Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas.
You had APA, Dudley Boys are there, Hellraisers. Jericho.
Hold on. I don't put myself. I let the fans do that. If they want to put us on the Mount Rushmore, then they can say the Dudleys. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm like when people ask me that question, I look at it like I'm a fan. Like Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray Dudley didn't even exist. I'm looking at it as if I'm a fan watching wrestling right now. Who do I think would have been the Mount Rushmore? So again, it's very hard, but definitely LOD would definitely be up on there. Again, I think the British Bulldogs. I was a huge British Bulldog fan growing up. I love the British Bulldogs, and I actually remember watching Saturday night's main event with the British Bulldogs and the Hart Foundation in a 2 out of 3 fall match with Danny Davis on the outside and Santana in the British Bulldogs corner. And I thought that, I've watched that match over and over again. I remember telling Natalia, before her father passed away, tell him I said, thank you for all the great memories. And I started reciting that match spot for spot because I've watched it so many times. I was such a huge fan of it. That
family is definitely one of the, sometimes I like to say, like the forgotten family of the business. There's so many good pure wrestlers that have come out of that, technical and skilled. Do you think a wrestling team of today's era, or let's say the PG era, can survive in the Attitude Era? The question that everybody asks. Can the wrestlers of today survive in that locker room?
Absolutely. I think the Usos would have survived. I think the New Day definitely would. Let's go. Let's not even just do tag. Let's not do tag team. Let's just talk about singles. I think Cesaro would have definitely lasted.
Right.
And I said this to somebody else, Dean Ambrose, or Moxley, John Moxley, but I call him Dean Ambrose.
Right.
So I believe Dean Ambrose would have been a